it's not really why you pick the hero, right? You do have this nice little Brewmaster lane combo where you can haze into the Fade Bolt, but it's not anything spectacular either. So personally, I'm kind of just interested to see what Matthew can do on it. He's been a standout player for this team the whole tournament, so I'm sure he has a really good idea of what he wants to accomplish, but it's also a rough matchup into Beastmaster, right?
Oh, might be an opportunity here. Pick off Soxa. They will manage to get that first blood. Now they're going to trade hits with 33. With the Chaos Strike, he's actually healing up so much. He's going to be able to win this man fight, perhaps. 33 pops one. He actually does. Because lives through it all. This man has been getting so much attention and most particularly praise from other pro players.
And again, that was 33 fighting off the back of all those stick charges. That's that Tundra itemization they try and win these early exchanges with.
Oh, support's being brought in the mid lane, but Thunder Predator brings one more.
Who's bringing two, though?
9. Oh, that spear back is going to do a lot of damage to Dark Mago. Now, it's still 9 dying first, but Dark Mago, oh, he's going to go for the dive and commit to the kill. Snake King picks it up.
Might net
now,
support's another one, though.
Pandamoo, he can go for the Sinister Gaze, pull him back into Matthew, and it looks like those right clicks are probably going to be enough. The Fade Bolt is what gets it, so they do trade 2 for 1 ultimately.
Dark
Maybe 2 for 2 if Soxa can have his way. Looks like maybe he doesn't do quite enough damage. In fact, he's only level 3.
And a haste.
Finds a haster, and this is a dream opportunity, perhaps.
This is a good go if they can chain stun it.
Oh, use of the arena to keep everyone out while he knows he's being gone on the primal split. It's going to be used. They're going to be able to throw out. Oh, they finished off the Phoenix already. A good jump in from Bakaz, and they're going to be able to surround this Wraith King. Life number 1 is in jeopardy, and life number 2 could be as well. A stolen arena keeps him inside, and Tundra, they're going to try and help him out here. Mortimer's Kiss is raining in. Bakaz actually taking a lot of damage. A stolen roar laid back into Skeeter. They're running out of damage, though. The split. Bakaz is running away, and the Sunray's going to burn him down from Snake King, while Matthew does get stunned up, slowed down by Soxa on 33, so it looks like he's going to be finished off, but Sacred, he sees an opportunity. He's going to be able to get the kill on 33. They turn to the egg. Dark Mago's there, and they get the finishing blow. Skeeter on his last bit of health, but no! The turnaround from Pandamoo stands his ground and finishes off the carry before he dies. Sacred looks to be able to collect the kill on Soxa, gets that one too. 9 did manage to chase down Dark Mago, but cannot stop the TP out from Sacred. What a brawl in the mid lane. Into the perfect hero, too. They wanted to be able to gank Bakaz, who throws out the Phantasm. The spear is going to be blocked out by an illusion, but there's just too many heroes here, I think, as he's surrounded by the arena. The Supernova is going to be dropped as well. The stun's going to go down eventually. It'll stun both the Chaos Knight and Matthews Rubik, killing them both. Now they're going to sweep in through the mid lane, where you can see Soxa is already kind of setting up with Skeeter. And they, in turn, will try and put some pressure on. Mirroring this, Dark Mago, he's going to be the first one in. Breaking the smoke, catching 33 right off the bat. Throws out the boat. Sacred gets off the primal split as well. They use the roar. They focus down 33, and he's dead before he can really do much at all. And they have the Wind Panda already on the Wraith King. Let's see who they focus down next. Snake King, he's going to be the next target. He does have the egg. He's going to pop it now. Dark Mago turns. Sacred turning back into his hero form. But Dark Mago, he is stuck inside the arena, and Tundra kited out that BKB nicely. It looks like they caught the supports, waited out the BKB of Dark Mago, and managed to go for it. That felt like a weird fight all around. It felt like Thunder was trying to force things perhaps too much and got their supports in a bad line.
9 just jumped on the back line, killed Matthew right off the bat. Felt like Bakaz never even entered that fight. Look a little different than last time. But they're still in Aegis.
Tundra on the high ground. They've got everything ready to go. The Primal Split's going to go off first. They're going to focus on 33. Despite the Aegis, they want to be able to bring him down. Bakaz is going to do some short work of him in the first life. And a beautiful chain frost is going to be able to bounce around, heading towards Skeeter. Bakaz looks towards the back line. He's going to be able to bring down the Snapfire next. Matthew with a smart TP out away from 9, who can't finish off the supports. But Bakaz needs some help with a second life of both Skeeter and 33. He gets demolished by the physical damage that starts ramping up. Thunder Predator, mass TP's out. Sacred is not going to make it. He gets speared, so at least 9 was able to stop that one.
Thunder feel like this is their best timing.
Cookie first, chain stun, no. Missed down, Skeeter mistimes that one. BKB goes off from Dark Mago. He starts laying some damage into the Wraith King.
Summons are dead.
Holds on to his first BKB charge. He's going to save that one for the second life. Actually, he's going to keep that second life alive. Now, they do manage to catch Soxa. They're going to try and get away from the egg. But the arena actually catching the 2 supports. That's perfect from 9. He's going to use his BKB. Throws everything he has. Both supports limping on his sliver of life. And Skeeter will come in and clean up the rest. Bakaz caught up on the high ground here from a roar on 33. they actually decide to see if they can bail out their supports, perhaps not expecting the second Aghanim Scepter complete for Kunkka. So we're going to have a very disruptive fight on our hands. It's going to lead off the Brewmaster potentially getting bursted down. The silence is still there. Can it get off the Primal Split? Denied by the Primal Roar. They chain the disables. They do have a buyback on him. The Torn Storm is bouncing some people around here from Tundra. That's take number 1. 33 also going to be hit up here by Pakaz, who now has the Phantasm. Use the illusions to surround 33. He's dead. He does have a buyback though. Matthew looks to be able to catch Soxa. Does have a cookie. Gives it over to the Fire Panda. Fire Panda trying to catch up, but the A goes down first. And Pakaz in trouble. BKB, he runs out with the Tornado out onto Skeeter. It'll allow Pakaz to disengage for now, but a TP out as well. So.
No way to contest this without your eggs around that pit. Tundra were already failing. The second Snaking died. This whole game they've shown they do not want to fight without their Phoenix.
Yeah. And Dark Mago's like, okay, well, that no longer have to buy the shard. That's going to be a freebie from Roshan. And trust in Pakaz.
He's just running uphill.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's got 4K HP. They're actually immediately 9. Blinks behind him to catch the support. Matthew's dead again. The A right on top of things. Immediate buyback from Matthew. And you can see because he wants to be able to catch some of these heroes. Blinks in. Who does he go for? Immediately stun silence into trouble. Whoa, he almost gets bursted down on that first bit of Aegis life, and he does indeed. They do have the Sinister Gaze. They have the Wraith King in front here. Meanwhile, a jump back from Snake King. Mortimer's Kisses. The 2 backline supports are really helping out here. They do have the Tornado going forward. The Telekinesis toss back, but now he's run out of BKB charges, and bam, gets taken out by 9. A spear over onto Pandamu. Doesn't quite finish him off. They try and go for 9 here, but the BKB TP out once again is successful. Mass BKB teleport all around from Tundra. Everybody's gonna get out. Dark Mago is. He was showing in the mid lane. Now he's in the front. He immediately throws out a torrent, finds Soxa, who does actually go forward. Now let's see if Dark Mago cannot BKB. Oh, Pakaz is actually the one who's caught instead. Skater starts laying into him, and they control him up with a Primal Roar. That Bloodthorn just rips him apart. Meanwhile, 9, once again, he has been Matthew's nemesis all game long with these arenas. BKB gonna go off from Dark Mago, finishes off at least the Snapfire while they retreat away from this egg. Sacred's gonna refresh that Primal Split, but they do not have a buyback on Pakaz. Tundra does not know that because it's from gold. In fact, he's incredibly close to having the buyback.
Also an Ags on this box, but he's shooting him in.
He is shooting him in right on top of the Brewmaster. What a beauty. The egg goes down as well, and they couldn't quite save him. He's going to be forced into a buyback now. Primal Roar number 1 onto Dark Mago. And Cookie going out, trying to get Skeeter outside of the base, outside of this Torrent Storm, but he dies anyway. That's going to be life number 1. They do have reinforcements coming in. Dark Mago, Aeon Disc, Ghost Fleet coming in as well. There's just a hot mess of stuns raining down in this one damn area, and everybody from Tundra is getting constantly knocked up in the air. Skater is getting chain stunned out. He dies again. Refresher Shard being used. He's got another life to be able to work with. 9 as a BKB. He charges forward. Spears back in. Chaos Knight dies. He buys back immediately. Dark Mega with a dieback. Pandamu can't escape either. He's dead. A buyback him. Pakaz runs forward now, focusing down 9. There's the second Primal Roar. He's pulled back immediately afterwards, though. Sinister Gaze, BKB, they try and burst him down. They know they don't have the damage, but the Wraith King instead. The Wraith King, well, he had his Refresher Shard, so he had a second BKB to use as well. And once again, Tundra, once the fight seems to turn against them or there are too many numbers with buybacks, they just BKB, TP out in anymore. So
Hurricane him out.
Back. Spear back as well. Dark Mago in some trouble. Eon Disc, BKB. Those both go out, and he starts casting spells. Nice telekinesis backwards there. An egg right in front of their faces with the Supernova. They actually stole the Sunray as well, trying to heal up the Kunkka for Staff. He does a refresh, and Eon Disc goes down. Starts throwing around those spells. Skeeter, he's going to go lose his first life. The chain stun going down on 9 as well. 9 may be falling right next to Skeeter. Immediately BKB. He blinks away. TP's out. Pakaz on the hunt. He's got that Basher. He sees Snake King. Thanks to the Primal Split, they had him waiting as the little cherry on top to a delicious dinner that was that team fight.
Suddenly Thunder Awaken, they're grinding themselves back into this game, one scrappy fight at a time.
Yeah, but Tundra is going to be able to get another round of Roshan, who
save buyback and conservative play, but we'll see if it pays off. Sightem can still do a huge amount of work with the mischance.
Yeah, really good use of that pushback.
Skeeter's pretty deep
and
here.
they get a disable on him before he blinks away. Sinister Gaze instantly being used. Serena's going to go down. They also have the cookie trying to get him away. They're going to start refreshing some of their abilities, but that's going to be a second life down for the Wraith King.
He blinks out into a torrent.
Oh, straight into a torrent storm. Now he's going to be pulled back in by Because as well. He's in the Ghost Form, but he's also dead. The Mortimer's Kiss is chasing away Matthew. Couldn't find it. A torrent actually stops Soxa there, and they're going to be able to now start chasing down some heroes. The Primal Split going after 9. They couldn't actually finish up the egg. Snaking with a long dive away. Does manage to get pretty far. Refreshes. Dives again. 33 blinks out. Oh, last second. Sacred
with the
finds the +1.
This Brew has been on point all these fights. He had 9's number that fight, especially making sure his Rubik is protected.
He swaps in the Blink Dagger, but it's still on cooldown, so he is not going to have a chance at getting away. Thunder. Is this the first fight that we could say they cleanly won?
This was a victory for sure. Really far.
He really, really is. He's going to go for it, but the Hawk! It stops the TP out. Now he's got no way out of here. He doesn't have a TP. The Primal Roars are going to catch him. Oh no, Dark Mago, what have you done? Bit by bit, they're going to work him down here. He can refresh, he can re-BKB, but it's not going to make a difference, I don't think. He's got no blink out. Spider legs are coming out, but a second Primal Roar is going to be used. And now they may be forced into some mass buybacks on the side of Thunder. So he's holding on to that right now.
That's a decent spell. They see snaking here.
They see snaking. They're going to hold the Mirror Shield instantly to a
Tundra want to turn.
Yep, they're coming in. Nine's going to try and catch him instantly. Blink Spear. And no BKB going out. The chain's saturating it. Because needs some help. He needs some help from Matthew, but he's too busy using the kisses. He didn't get the telekinesis off. Nine has caught the two supports inside of the arena with the egg just outside. The Primal Roar going down. They're using everything they can, but the Ice Armor and Arcanist Armor is actually keeping them alive with the Frost and the Coco's Rum as well. But eventually the Lich dies. Eventually the Matthew falls. They're going to come back with their buybacks. Yes, Sacred's going to try and keep him here. But does Thunder really want to go outside? They're going to go for it because he jumps forward, trying to finish him off. Nice stun from Soxa. Nine with a big heal out from the lifesteal. Use the Abyssal Blade onto Skeeter. He has to stay away from Skeeter as much as possible. Panda Moo in some trouble. Caught by the Hawk. Stun goes down. They see him. There goes a tide away, but BKB re-entry by Skeeter as he chases down. That's a dieback on one. A dieback on two. Both supports are dead. Skeeter looking to be able to end the game. A refresh out from Dark Mago. They see Nine is low. Once again, a refresh. BKB, he turns, and once again, the lifesteal keeps him alive. Now the spear forward. Dark Mago pinned to the trees. Tundra looking to be able to throw out the game, and Dark Mago will not be able to come back in this fight. 3 dead with no buyback, and now it's just left with a Brewmaster and a Chaos Knight. They've held and held and held, but can they possibly stop all of this? Even if he buys back, there are no more Primal Splits left. Thunder have to call it. Tundra finally forced out the submission at 64 minutes.
He's already thinking about it in this upper jungle, getting contested by Soxa.
Oh, they're going to go for it.
Could do.
Tossed up in the air into the arrow. A beautiful combination. Matthew will snag the last hit for the first blood. Taker does just that. They're going to be able to find snaking at first. They toss it back into a nice Sandstorm Burrow Strike. That's going to get the initial kill, but Nine is here now. He's going to catch up Dark Mago. Oh, nice little sidestep. He tries to do it again. Doesn't quite land. Nine, he's going to catch up to him eventually here. They need a little bit more damage to finish off Dark Mago. They do get that, but a 2-man Burrow Strike leads into Skeeter getting quite low as Matthew's going to commit. Arrow, not quite there. He leaps in now. Mini stun goes out. The arrow tanked up by the 9 Pango, and they live to the game because we have already unpaused, and 33 is indeed dead. There was a response from Tundra, but 9 wasn't able to hit quite enough. Oh, looks like mid lane. Oh, wow, 3-man Burrow Strike from Sacred. Woohoo, that was nice and pretty. Saves Dark Mago's life. Dark Mago
got another combo.
Not slowing down. Does have a combo. Does have an arrow. The arrow is slightly off the mark, though, and Dark Mago's now in trouble. The cookie's going to land on him, and he's dead.
Mago looking for the jump. A
blind arrow that snags the Pangolier. He gets a cookie, but that just leads into a 2-man Burrow from Sacred. A beautiful setup from Thunder.
Well, but definitely works out, and then
with an even bigger kill, perhaps. 33. Now, they had a hard time finishing him off, but the arrow is here. And that secures the last hit. Back-to-back plays here from Thunder as they start kicking up the momentum even more. They're going to be able to find the Snapfire, and there's no arrow. But there is a Starstorm, Throne Tree, and Matthew now throws out the arrow. Doesn't quite land. Stox is here. Actually does lay a lot of damage into Matthew. Matthew's used all his leap charges, and there's the Pango behind him as well. Now the Mortimer's Kisses get laid down. They actually do get a nice toss avalanche combination, but that's it from Dark Mago, and he cannot help Sacred any further.
Leader's here to clean up the supports.
He is. He's going to be able to find Panda. Bakaz and Dark Mago will still in the neighborhood.
Blink here on Mag. But
they glyph it. They're going to throw all their spells at it. That's going to be 250 gold going their way. But if it wasn't for the glyph, I think it would have died.
Cookied Wolf caught the Bane.
Oh, that's a cute play. That does just pick off the support. Oh, two-man RP. Can he skewer this in? They've got the Burrow Strike ready to go. The Cookie actually gets sniped out of there. The toss back in onto Snake King, though. They've already finished off the Pango. Now they try and catch up to Snake King. Dark Mago needs some help, though. Matthew looks to run over to help him out. Looks like the TP out was successful from Snake King. But still, that was it almost was picture perfect there in the combination.
Getting more.
Wait, what? 33? Got greedy, started farming his way backwards here. Next to Skeeter. Skeeter lays out the Eclipse and does manage to get that one kill. But now the two stunners, the big tanky boys, they're here. An Avalanche stun combination ready to go in just one more second. But the Cookie's going to come in. They do get the toss forward. The Avalanche as well, catching up to Skeeter. One more hit, and there it is. Dark Mago finished them up. Snake gets hit by the Caustic Finale bop, and there is, he doesn't even need the Burrow Strike. He finished them off with a just good old rundown of the Shard. Like BKB opportunity ever since they nerfed that. Burrow Strike to get some distance here. Self-Yules and see if he can get the blink away. But burn damage of the Snapfire Kisses do stop him, but at the same time, Dark Mago, he tried to get into the backline, but actually getting destroyed. The RP goes down inside the Wukong's command. Both the Pango as well as the Monkey are low. Pakaz is able to finish off at least the Pango, but the rest of his team, they are getting run down by the combination of the Lycan and the Luna. The arrow goes down, doesn't stop anything. It doesn't stop Skeeter. Nice use of the Cookie onto the Wolf. That's going to be able to catch up to Pakaz. Matthew, last one left alive, will manage to escape with the leaps. But there is the moment that you have been talking about. You said Tundra, they would like to be able to get a clean fight that leads them into Roshan. That item, and it looks like he may be going back into it. Skeeter actually spotting Matthew. They're going to go for Skeeter, though. See if they can chainstone him during this avalanche time. They do hit him with the arrow. That is going to be the first life of the Aegis, though. So Thunder don't want to overcommit here. Moonlight Shadow doesn't quite go off. The Fiend's Grip does go down. Stoxa, he's going to jump into this fight with the Kisses and the Wukong's command. They're going to quickly deal with Panda if possible. He gets a defensive sleep off, but he's still dead. The rest of the heroes are trying to reset, including Sacred. Once again, Self-Yules trying to get out.
Here.
They do have Pakaz ready to go with the blink-in RP possibilities, but more and more heroes of Thunder are getting picked off. Now they turn, seeing an opportunity perhaps as an overextension from 9. Yes, he gets mowed down without an ultimate needed whatsoever. And
Tanky at this point in the game, 3,000 HP full.
Now they're going to try and rolling Thunder onto him here. 9, they want to keep this chain stun. So the Cookie comes in, now they're rolling Thunder back in. Two-man Burrow, they still have the Monkey King stun. They are chaining it really nicely with Pakaz, and he's just dead. 100 is zeroed out with a beautiful chain stun by Tundra. And they're going to be able to maybe get the Sand King, and they've taken the bottom tier 2. Hell, they're even going to get some damage onto the tier 3. Sand King is Moonlight Shadow. Oh no, he walked back to the tier 3.
A lot more, but
the Blink Dagger, they're going to find the initiation onto Dark Mago. He is getting chain stun. This is time for the Wukong's command to come out. The Kisses as well. They get the Force Snap, but it's not going to save them. If anything, it's going to put both these heroes in some trouble. They use the Fiend's Grip now, but the BKB from 9, they do have enough to be able to get Sacred to blink away. Matthew is also one lead out.
Still waiting.
Pakaz is waiting for his opportunity, but honestly, I feel like this may need to be a full-out retreat as 9 is still chasing after Pandamu. Matthew, he gets a successful TP out before the Lucent Beam lands. Pakaz may have to just abandon Panda at this point in time, because if he doesn't, he may get caught as well. He's got a skewer
giving him no room here, though. Does not want this Mag to be able to walk away, but as you said, where was even the opening for Pakaz to find there?
Yeah.
Just way too hard, especially if this Tiny goes down first. Like, this is not an easy game for him to frontline, especially when you're getting chain stun from this Pango roll. We saw Matthew try and bail him out, but then he got stunned on the back end as well, so.
The edge for Dark Mago, and they do see him. They're going to get off the Wukong's command with the Rolling Thunder and the Chain Stun of the Cookie as well. Sacred's going to try and respond with an Epicenter Burrow Strike, but into what, my friend? They are golden gods. You can't touch that. And now that's a dieback. Still, the same two heroes are gone. Force this out of Thunder. Force them to try. That's it, Tundra. They're going to keep going. Now, because
Thunderhide buffing the Luna even more, too.
Oh, with the frenzy going out, he's attacking so quickly. Are they seriously not going to try and hold out against this Mega as the glyph is used?
Kaz is smoked.
He's smoked, wrapping around the side here. Does manage to get the skewer back into the tier 4s, tries to get the RP. Stopped, actually hit by the Monkey King, stun into the Rolling Thunder. He's eventually going to get it off, but the Eclipse is down. His BKB goes out.
Misses.
No, but the butterfly misses are causing some issues, but the arrow lands right on point. They hold, but the buildings will not. That is going to be Megas for Tundra, regardless of the loss of their carry, regardless of anybody else who gets caught. Ultimately, it's Tundra now.
Mago.
I mean, they do, but Tundra at the same time does have buyback on both of those heroes. They're going to go for a 3-man smoke.
Tiny hits pretty hard, though.
He is demolishing buildings one by one. A absolute wrecking ball. Sumter?
Yeah.
Did you mention that?
I didn't, but potential Wind Waker on the horizon. But
Burrow Strike Arrow.
Thunder just
Cookie gets him out of the pit. Because looking for an opening here. The Avalanche follows up on that stun because he really missed it. No! He got hit by a dust that stopped his blink. Disaster is no RP to be found. Dark Mago has committed to a fight that he has no help with. And now a BKB TP out. Sacred, they're actually going to turn, go for Luna. Horn toss, he pops the Manta. He's going to pop the Satanic too.
Disarm.
And they get the disarm as well. And because, oh no, raining down the Moonlight. Disaster for Thunder as they cannot handle the firepower of Tundra without that RP.
That blink, I don't know if it got canceled or he just missed it, but
I think he got dusted.
I think he got dusted.
Because they were
in
Moonlight Shadowed, and I think the dust damage might Moonlight Shadow and Blink initiations, that's really their only way to be able to set up the right kind of team fight with no because Magnus. Tundra looking to end the game here. 33. Leads out with his BKB Wolf. They see Panda. He's quite low. He's dead, but does have a buyback. The Mortimer's Kiss is catching the Mirana as well. Has plenty of team fight items. So good kill there. No buyback either. An early glyph being used. Dark Mago starts laying some damage into Luna, but has to retreat.
Kaz up in 7.
No BKB up. Kaz up in a bit, but he doesn't have the RP just yet. Throne exposed. They're going to commit to it. Saksa, he pops the Wukong's command. They start laying into the throne, and that is it. Game 2 goes to Tundra as they finish it off in style here, locking down the game in a late game push once again.